If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying. You know?
Happy Pittsburgh!
Sorry. Oh.
Hey y'all, check me out. I got my Corona filter going on. Hey, shout out to the cinematographer. My man got a shot of Corona beers in there.
This bastard know exactly what the fuck he was doing. He crossed them too. Look, you know. Shout out to you. You knew what the hell you was doing.
Shout out to the people ordering Coronas during an epidemic.
I ain't mad at them. I'm drinking beer.
You're doing us bad. We need a refund. This virus ain't that serious. It's serious. It's more serious things out there like hunger and poverty, and we need to address that.
Hey man, we know we got Hurricane Katrina out there, but you know what I'm saying? Millions of people is dying from hunger and poverty. That shit's more serious. You know what I mean? We need to address that. Yo, I know your heart's hanging out your chest, right? Because you got 2 gunshot wounds.
But you're one person. There's more people dying out there of other things.
Hey man, listen. I know AIDS is a problem, but like, yo, f condoms, because hunger and poverty is a real problem. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know gang violence, but like, it's not.
I think we got it. You could put play. We got it.
Listen, ladies, I know rape's a problem, but like, yo, hunger and poverty is a rich problem. So like, if you get raped on the way home, you know what I'm saying?
You had to go there.
Listen, if you get Weinstein, you get Weinstein. You know what I mean? There's hunger, there's poverty.
You went there.
We're just trying to roll with the boy. We're just living for the moment. We're just gonna do what happens when it happens. When stuff closes, we're gonna do it when it closes. But besides that, we're just trying to have the best chip we can. We're just trying to make with what we have right now.
This guy was speaking less English with every word that came out of his mouth. We're just living for the moment. You know, where I'm from, out there in the deep south, like, I just want a mustache because I'm a real man. We're just living for the moment, and the moment I need a mustache.
Like a rock.
Somebody get my GM truck, and I need to ride on out.
Oh, like a rock.
All right, then. It's been a great, yeah. All right. Go Gators. Guy. Goofy.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break. What is there to do here other than go to the bars or the beach, and they're closing all of it? It's really messing up. I think they're blowing it way out of proportion. I think it's doing way too much.
I mean, it sucks, but we're gonna make the best of it. We're enjoying ourselves. It sucks, and I'm from New Orleans, so this really sucks. However, we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We having day parties all day. It's my birthday, St. Patrick's Day. Turn up.
You know why she said I'm from New Orleans? It really sucks because New Orleans is getting hit really hard.
Really?
It's getting hit super hard.
Why is that? Because it's a party city?
Listen, the reason why is unknown. Most likely because people are being reckless. We're going to make the best of this? What does that even mean? There's an epidemic. There's a pandemic. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Can you imagine if there's a hurricane hitting New Orleans and she's like, yeah, it's unfortunate what's happening, but, you know, we're going to make the best of this. You know, it's unfortunate what's happening with the hurricane.
That's the difference. Like, you have a hurricane, you could see it. You see the damage. You see the threat coming. This is airborne and also very invisible. You can't see it. You can't see what's going on. You can't see the threat coming. But the hurricane, whoa, you see the clouds coming. You see the rain falling down. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. That's what the big problem is. They don't see it.
They don't see it.
People need to see things. Yeah, right. They believe in God, but whatever.
Italy death surge by 627 in a day.
Yesterday was, 2 days before was 475. Yeah.
627 people died in one day from this.
That's a lot of people.
And the crazy thing is, they're treating it.
Yeah.
They're trying to fight it at all. Like, do you understand?
They know how to.
They're so overtaxed.
with people sick.
And the crazy thing about this is it doesn't just because they have to take up all this space, they have to quarantine people to stop it from spreading. It takes up so much of the hospital's resources. People who come in with other problems can't get treated.
Nope.
And so they end up dying from other unrelated stuff. So the death rise is actually way higher.
Yeah, that is just from coronavirus, but there's other deaths. Like if someone from a car accident comes in,
it's a hard knock life. The irony is that she's obese and she's probably at higher likelihoods of having issues with this disease. There's this idea that's still propagating that this is just affecting people over 80. No, the mortality rate is really high for people over 80. But there's people from the ages of 20 to 45, I believe, that are being hospitalized. I think it was like between 28 and 38% of all hospitalizations are people between the ages of 20 and 48. That is an insanely high number. When you are hospitalized, you're stuck to a machine. You may have permanent lung damage for the rest of your life. This is not a joke. I'm not fear-mongering.
the flu is worse though.
It's not. By every metric possible, the flu's not worse. This is more contagious, more deadly. It spreads easier. It has no symptoms. It is nothing like the flu. Stop bringing that up.
Yeah, I mean, we planned this a long time ago, and it was kind of up in the air if we were going to still go, but like we're here. I just turned 21 this year, so I'm here to party, so it's kind of disappointing, but we're just making the most of it. We met these other people in our little Airbnb spot, so we're just hanging out with them and trying to get drunk before everything closes.
It's what it orally feels like to have a girl use her teeth during a blowjob. This was so unpleasant to listen to. I felt pain in my dick. Okay. Preach, I'll let you take it away.
You mean like the virus? What is it? Is it arrogance? Is it immaturity? Is it also Trump that's pushing the feeling that everything is all right and everything is under control?
Well, I mean, he hasn't said that for over a week now. He's been pretty much on top of it since then. But
yeah, but he started partying from that time. And last time they checked, everything was under control, so it's cool.
I mean, listen, our prime minister's been saying everything's not under control, and people still out partying here in Canada.
True.
So I can't put it on leadership. A lot of misinformation, unfortunately, so a lot of people have the wrong idea. They think it's not that big of a deal. They don't realize it's very deadly. Judging by how fast it's spreading, I think there's like 13,000 cases right now in America. It's going to far exceed what's happening in Italy. Italy, now they're going at 600 deaths a day, and it's climbing. It is a very serious thing, and I think a lot of the misinformation that came out early led people to not believe it's not serious. So that's unfortunate. I just think it comes down to selfishness. People feel like because they're not going to be affected by it directly, they feel like they don't have to make any changes. This is everyone else's problem. And that's a very selfish way to look at it. Me personally, it's not a problem for me. However, because of this epidemic, not only am I losing a lot of money, I think I'm going to be down $40,000 this year due to lost gigs. Just like the economic stuff aside, I understand that I have a social responsibility. Yeah, the money's lost, but I'll take that. I'll take us not doing any outdoor events, me losing that money. I'll take that if it means that we get to save a lot of these lives. That's what it comes down to. I don't want my neighbors, the people around me dying because I took the liberty to go outside when we could have prevented it. And it really does work. Social distancing is effective. Look at Hong Kong. 7 million people tightly packed in small spaces. Only 200 cases. 200 cases in 17 days. Do you understand how impressive that is?
And over a cram 7 million.
Crammed.
It's not like people got space.
No, they're tightly packed.
Tight.
Look at New York. New York has 3,600 cases.
And they're at 8 million.
Do you understand the difference? Because Hong Kong jumped right on it. They took it very seriously. They are stopping the spread of this virus. We can save lives. And listen, if you're not going to do it for the lives of the people around you, do it for economic reasons. You want to be able to go back to work? You want life to go back to normal? The best way we can do that is by stopping this virus. So if you're not going to do it to save other people, do it for selfish reasons. Whatever you need to do. I don't care. But get off these streets.
And Italy is never going to be the same.
No.
Italy is...
This is going to wipe out a huge chunk of their population.
It already has.
Huh.
it's never gonna be the same. Like it's 400 people yesterday, more than 600 today. Man, I can't even imagine tomorrow and the day after. It's really crazy how you look at the disaster movies, and the reason why it's really bad is because how bad the disaster is. But in real life, it's not because of the disaster. It's
a human response.
The human response that makes it like, people don't care.
Yeah.
You know, in like Bird Box, they have to. If you go outside and you look anywhere, you don't know what's gonna happen. You're gonna see something. It's gonna turn you crazy. And then there's some people that turns them crazy, some different. No, here's not that. We have something invisible out there.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Stay home.
I'm not going to stay home. And that's what makes it serious. The reality is even simpler than fucking movies. It's crazy.
Yeah. So make an effort. Be smart. I know a lot of you are making that effort. Please. You know, this is one of those times where the minority can really ruin it for the majority. So please make that effort. If you know people who are not taking the time, please remind them the importance. We need everyone to pitch in, because if they don't pitch in, you have to stay in longer. This makes everyone else suffer. That's why I'm telling people have a social responsibility. Your actions affect others. Try to be considerate. Because if I don't come out of the house, the economy doesn't start. And if you don't get back in the house, the economy can't start. I don't want my dollar to tank. I don't want all their goods to be worthless. I don't want to see all these people lose. Look, airlines have dropped everybody from their workforce. People I know are panicking over lost jobs. I feel for them. So please make the smart move, okay?